we want to thank our two sponsors, 39560 and Chopsticks, for helping support Long Beach High School basketball. Make sure you come out to the Long Beach basketball game. During halftime, you will have the opportunity to win a prize on a free throw shooting contest.
Do you know that as a Long Beach High School student, you are eligible for a membership at Keesler Federal Credit Union? Keesler Federal is more than a bank. It's a credit union and a not-for-profit financial cooperative. This means you share in the ownership. We work to help you prosper, not investors. Keesler Federal offers a wide variety of financial products and services, great rates and extra benefits, such as free checking and savings account, free online and mobile banking, and an annual savings contest. So come in with a parent and talk to one of our friendly team members about what Keesler Federal can do for you. When you join, you are a member for life, and we will be there for every step of your financial journey. Going the extra mile for our members since 1947, Keesler Federal Credit Union, where you are more than a customer, you are family.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pain.
Glass Doctor is a proud supporter of Long Beach schools. Call Glass Doctor for all your home, auto, and business glass needs.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh yeah!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the Coach's Show. My name's Hunter Dawkins. I'm with the Gazebo Gazette newspaper. We're here on the Bearcat Broadcast Network with Long Beach High School boys head basketball coach Kevin Hunt. Coach, good to see you.
All right, nice to see you again.
Let's talk about now, of course, the record I believe is 5-16 at this point.
5-15.
5-15 at this point. Let's talk about so far, both of the games you've played this year have been on the road. Hancock, the first game, that is at the future district tournament play. And you guys, I'm not necessarily sure what happened, but I know obviously you didn't win the game. Just go through details about the game.
It was a close game throughout the game, and at the end, we had a little stretch where we turned the ball over. I'm not the one complaining about, officiating. But we still had chances. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I'm sorry.
I thought I had it off. Good with that. It's
yeah, I thought I had it off. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
With the officiating, like I told the boys, despite the calls, if we don't turn the ball over doing this, it was in the second quarter. We had a little stretch. We turned the ball over. They built a little lead. We stayed in the game, and then at the end, it was one of those deals where got in foul trouble and it got real bad. So
sure.
But it's
there you go. I told you what, Coach. That's a good sign. You had two losses, 2 phone calls, and then hey, maybe we'll get some good things.
Yeah, but they really impressed me, my freshmen, because they respond the way they respond, and it's not like we not having our heads down. They fighting through the end, So my thing is, like I said, this is year 2. When I took the job, I told them it'll take me 3 years to get the product I need and want, and I still think we're ahead of schedule.
Well, and I agree with you, Coach, and the most important thing is both the games that you guys lost were both relatively close games, and the freshman, the sophomore class that you have is really starting to build a nucleus together, at least. Let's talk about the last game you guys played against George County. Now, of course, I know that was obviously struggling at least through some referee calls and things as such, but it was a very close game. Talk to me about that one, Coach.
Close game I feel we should have won in spite of everything. Like I told the players, I can count 3 layups you miss. That's 6 points. We lost by 8.
Yeah.
I can count 5 free throws you miss. So, like I'm trying to teach them, no matter how the game is officiated, what goes on, the extracurricular stuff that goes on, if you take care of the small things, layups and free throws, that should be automatic.
Absolutely. And in every possession, just like you and I have talked about in the past, me coaching Louisiana, every possession is important, and just like you guys, the same thing. All right, Coach, tonight we have one of the top teams in the state, Pascagoula, who's in y'all's district. However, the last time you played them, even though the overall win was resounding, I don't think they played to where they are capable of. But, of course, y'all didn't play where you were capable of either. So let's just talk about what's going to happen tonight in your opinion.
I'm interested to see how we're going to play with Dre being able to play the game because they took Dre out the first quarter.
Sure.
He ended up getting 3 fouls. You know, he got 2 fouls called. He tossed the ball back out of bounds, called a technical foul on him. So I finally watched the tape today. You know, I said I wasn't going to watch it.
Sure.
And he probably played 3 minutes the entire game.
Yeah.
So I want to see how, if he can stay in the game, what the outcome can be because he's a big factor on the team. So we'll see how that works. But
well, and with some of the new guys coming in, SJ, talk a little about him and how he's transitioned so far.
He's bringing a physicality to the team. You know, he's a lot bigger and stronger than I thought.
Yeah.
And, you know, he plays hard, but it's still one of those deals. He's been out the game for a while. So it has to come back to him. I think a summer with him working out with basketball would do him good going into his senior year.
Sure.
And we got Kavion back. That was his second game against George County, so he's still working back into his form.
Yeah, and my question on that would be: was it more of a time limit, or is it more of a possession here, possession there?
Well, with SJ I play him by my feel for the game,
Sure.
because certain things he does well, but then he's a liability in certain things because he doesn't know everything that we need to do. So
Sure.
I gotta pick and choose when I play him. But like one of my freshmen told me the other day, he played you in crunch time. He's not trusting you he's not gonna play you in crunch time if he don't trust you. So
well, and I'm sure, I guess, because you talked about the physicalness that he's bringing in. Defensive side, there's a lot more probably availability for that versus.
Well, actually, it's the opposite. The defense where he's having the problems because he's physical, but the defense we play is not just a man-to-man defense. You have to be in certain spots.
Sure.
So that's going to take time for him to get used to that.
Of course. Okay, Coach. Tonight, obviously, is we're talking about tonight is a big game, but every district game is a big game, but. More or less how you guys come out against this high-ranked team. But one of the most important, and it'll be the first game at home on 2025 on Friday, the Exit 28 rivalry with West Harrison. You spoke to me last time saying the game was a lot closer than what the first quarter indicated. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about what you guys are expecting. If you can come out and possibly win that game, on Friday night, how much that momentum would build up for you guys.
Well, honestly, even with the Pascagoula game, you got to take away one quarter.
Sure.
If we can just take away that bad quarter, sometime our bad quarter, third quarter, sometime it's first quarter, take that bad quarter away, we even, with the teams.
Sure.
And with the West Harrison thing, I think that was just, sometimes, you always have an off night.
Sure.
And we picked a perfect time to have an off night for everybody. So, but I think we can get this win. My biggest thing, like I've been preaching to them, our goal is the first game of the district playoffs.
Yep.
That's what we working for. We want to be clicking at that time because you win that one game, first game of the district playoffs, you're in the playoffs.
Well, and of course, too, as we talked about, Coach, one of the more important things, too, going to the district tournament is the seeding. And, winning these games, especially the home game against West Harrison, that could potentially put you all in a different
I would actually like to play the third place team, which is Hancock.
Yeah.
I would like to play Hancock at their place, at their home for the first round because people don't realize Picayune is on the up.
Sure.
It's not going to be a nice out for anybody.
And that was the first game that y'all won in last year.
And they're trending up, though.
Exactly. So that being said, we'll see hopefully some great quality basketball from you guys coming up here in the future. Is there anybody that we should be watching that should be, maybe coming out a little bit better this half of the season?
Nevaeh Smith, he's really turned the corner and playing really well. Him and actually Howard Newkirk, they've been playing pretty well. I'm changing the lineup up, but just because I'm taking them out the lineup don't mean they're not playing well.
Sure.
We need some size.
Sure.
I had to put some size in there. So.
Sure.
But they're playing pretty well. So, Donovan, he shot the ball well. against George County. He finally shot the ball. So.
Sure.
But other than that, I think we're doing all right. DJ, he's starting to play like the DJ from middle school.
Sure, sure. So. Is there any difference as far as setup plays or anything you guys versus an opponent?
Nah, we keeping it the same. My thing is, I don't want to keep changing it because I want them to get to the point where they can run it with their eyes closed. And so having a young team like this, it would be a detriment if I keep changing it up.
Sure.
I want them to keep on running the system now, so when they get to be juniors and seniors, it's...
And you want to change just a little bit of this, they already know what's already been there.
Yep.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Well, we wish you success this week, Coach.
All right, appreciate it.
Absolutely, and if there is anything else you have to say, we'll let you go here. This is the Bearcat Broadcast Network. Hunter Dawkins speaking with Coach Kevin Hunt, and we'll see you this Friday down at the gymnasium here in the back. So take care. All right. We want to thank our two sponsors, 39560 and Chopsticks, for helping support Long Beach High School basketball. Make sure you come out to the Long Beach basketball game. During halftime, you will have the opportunity to win a prize on a free throw shooting contest.